Welcome back to this session. In this session, we're going to learn to use custom table view cell. And on my screen, you can see that there is a simulator, and in that simulator, I have opened or I have uh, created, I have shown the demo app which I have created for you guys. And in this demo app, I have listed out the contact details, and in this contact detail each contact row or each row is created by using a custom table view cell. And so we're going to create a such similar app in this session. So let's get started by creating a new project. So I will be selecting single view app from the templates available for our new projects. Then click on next button and then give a name to your project. So I will going to give as contact list demo, and then select the language for your project. So I will be creating this project in Swift language, so select it Swift. So select Swift from here and then press next button, and then select the location where you want to create this project. Then press on create button, so it will going to create a project environment for you. So now the project is created. Now we're going to click on storyboard here, so it will going to open our interface builder. And now we're going to create table view. So search for table view here and then drag and drop on the view controller and drag it all over the screen or all over the view controller so that it will cover the whole view controller. And now select the constraints from here. So okay, add constraints. Now we're going to add one table view cell. Okay, drag and drop. So this is it. Now what we want to add, now we want one image view to display our images, and one label to display our name, and one label to display our contact number. So we're going to add this component from the object library. So search for the image view first and then select it and then paste it. Okay, then place it here. Here it is. So make it square 80. Okay, and then make it okay, so and align it to the center of the table. Now we're going to add one label for displaying our name. Okay, so here it is. Go and change the style of, okay, make it bold and then increase the size and press on done button. Okay, so here it is. And now add one more label for your contact detail. So drag it and make it bold. Okay, bold here, done. And then change the color. Okay, I will select green. Okay, so here it is. Okay, so let's move somewhat on the upward direction. Okay, so here it is. Now the UI is ready for our custom table view cell. Now we're going to add one file or one class for this. So to do that, go here and then select on new file, and then select Cocoa Touch class and then press on next button. Here we're going to create a subclass of UITableViewCell. So give a name to your table view cell here. So we're going to create a contact cell and then select the subclass and select the language and then press on next button. Okay. Please don't forget to check this option, then press on create. So this is our custom cell, and now we're going to assign this custom cell to this row. Okay. Okay, select this table view cell and then go here and then select. So the custom class is assigned to this row. Now we're going to add one identifier to this. So as contact identifier. Okay. Now we're gonna create an IB outlet for these components in the custom table view cell. So to do that, select it here and then click on the assistant editor and then select automatic and okay contact cell here. So and we don't require this function, so delete this. Click here and then drag and drop it here. Name LBL. The similar way create for this phone LBL, and then for the image profile ing. So this is it. Now we going to create an IB outlet for our table view. So select table view and then go to assistant editor again and select from the automatic. Okay, now create a table or contact list. So this is it, and now we move to view controller. So our UI part is done. Now we going to create one extension for our table view here. So try to create extension for table view delegates so that it will be easier to manage. Okay, UI table, it's a good practice to create an extension for each delegates that we are using. So UI table view data source. Okay, so here it is. Now we're gonna add delegate for this table view. So okay, let's confirm it by click on fix button, so it will add delegates for you. Now here we're going to pass the number of rows that we want to display in our table view. So as of now we don't have any data for this. So as of now we don't have any data to display, so we're going to return 0 here, and here we're going to create our cell and going to bind our data. So just pass or create let's create a cell here, cell, and then table view dot dq. Okay, dq, and then pass identifier here. Okay, and the identifier is the contact identifier. Okay, don't confuse with this identifier. This identifier we are using from here. As you remember, if you remember that, then I have added contact identifier here, so we are going to use this identifier in this cell. So, and we need to typecast this so that we can access its property. Okay, so here it is. Now we're going to return a cell. Okay, so here it is. Missing return in the specific, so we did return it. Okay, now, and one more thing, to manage and height of our table view, we going to create one, or we're going to use its delegate to set its row height. So I'm going to select this, and let's check what's the height of this row. So I'm going to go in this, and okay, so 96 is the height. Now we're going to set or return this height. Okay, return 96 here. So the table row height is set. Now we need data to show or to list out in the table view, and here we going to use an object oriented approach to manage our data. So let's create one class here, and then Cocoa Touch, and select ns object if you want, or otherwise you can directly select Swift class. Okay, so here it is, creator Swift class here. Name it as contact. Okay, and now create class here and name it as contact, and so here it is. And in this we're going to add 3 fields, and here we're going to add 3 fields, let name and string type, and the other one is the contact number, so name it as phone number. Okay, now the third field will be the image, UI image. Okay, image, so here it is. Now we're going to create its initializer. Okay, and here we're going to pass name, string, and then number, string. Okay, string, and then the image of type UI image. Okay, the UI image is not detected, so we need to import an UI kit here. Okay, now if we check, then you can see that you can see in the IntelliSense here. Now we're going to add and we're going to assign this value to our local variable. Okay, main, then self dot phone, so make it phone here. Okay, phone self dot, okay, and then image. It is not necessary that we have using phone number, and it is not necessary. It is not necessarily to have the same name. You can have a number. You can write a number as well, but I using phone here. So our object of the model class is ready here. Now we're going to make use of this class to create our data. So we move back to our view controller. Now we're going to create one function, and that function is to create an array for us. So create array, and this will going to return a contact object. Okay, so here it is. Now we're going to create one contact one, and then contact 2, and then contact, okay, name, let's see, okay, contact, okay, so here it is. I'm going to write okay, terminal, and then to write as 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. As of now, we do not have any images in our assets, so we're going to add it. We're going to make use of these images. So select all, and first of all open the asset here, and then select all and paste it here. So the images are now added to our assets, and now okay, rename it. So okay, so the images are in our assets. Now we're going to add a name for this image 1.png here. Okay, in the similar way we're going to add 7 contact here. So this is it. Now we're going to create one temporary contact list here, okay, so that it can add the contacts object which we created just below this. Okay, now we're going to add all these contacts in this list, append, and then pass it contact one here. Here it is. In the similar way we're going to add for all the contacts, so 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, rename it 3 4 5 6 and then 7, and then we're going to return this template contact list. Okay, return 10 contact list. So here it is. So our function is ready. Now we're going to call this function, and before calling this function we need one variable, global variable that can use in our table view. So create one variable let contact list, and should be of contact array of a contact object, and this is it. Okay, this is it. Now we're going to just initialize with the empty array. Okay, so it is initialized here. Now we're going to assign this temporary contact list to this. So to do that, we need to call this function. So self dot create array. So here it is. So our data is ready now, and the variable is also ready. Now as you can see that in the number of rows we fix it. So sorry, we made the, so here it is. Okay, as of lit so here we passed 0. Now the data is available. Now we're going to pass the total count of contact list count. Now our next step is to pass data in the contact cell. The best approach here we can use that the configuration part of the cell must be done in the custom cell only. Don't configure the custom cells property in the in this delegate. Try to configure it in the contact cell. So we're going to do that. Go to the contact cell here and then create one function. Okay, and then set contact. Okay, and here we're going to pass a contact object. Okay, and then the name label dot text equals to contact dot name. Similarly, for phone label dot text equals to phone label dot name. Sorry, not phone number. Contact dot phone, and for the images, profile image dot, okay, then contact dot image. So now we're going to make use this contact function in the view controller here. So we're going to call cell dot set contact, and here we're going to pass the contact. So you can do that, contact list and then the index. Okay, row, no, sorry, row. Before running this project, now we need to tell a table view that their delegates are being used in this view controller, and to do that we need to use its delegate property. So we do that by table contact list dot delegate. So assigns this controller to that delegate. So cell, okay, then cell dot table view control contact list, then data source, and then cell. Now we're going to run this code and let's see how it works. So build dot succeed. So here you can see, yes. So here you can see that the custom table views are shown here. So in the similar way, you can create your you can create a complex UI for your rows here. So this is how you can do that. So thanks for watching this video.